Hey everybody. This week I've spent a couple hours a day out here at the shop. Uh, Still feeling really tired. I'm still not supposed to lift or grab or pull on anything. But there are a few tiny little things I can do around that I've been wanting to do. Stuff that I want. You get real busy into making knives and doing things, jobs and all that, things that I want, and a lot of guys that run shops get put on the back burner. But now I got time to do a few little things. I made me a new holster for my 22, my snake gun. I had one that was real thin leather, and I never did like it. And it was actually the pattern for one like this. But this one has a Bigfoot and a rattlesnake. Maker's mark, little Bigfoot, and double eagles on the back. And I changed up the design just a little bit. Still, it's not going to come out of there. And I like the trigger guard better covered up like that. Still plenty of room to grab it and pull the handle, pull it out. Now this is loaded with rat shot, or snake shot, whatever you want to call it. And that's what this is for, to carry on the boat in case a snake gets in the boat with me, which is never a good thing. I've been there and done that with another guy. And I was trying to climb on top of the motor, and he was trying to climb up on the seat. And all we had with us was a plastic paddle, and we beat them snakes to death. It was a sight. But anyway, neither one of us got bit. That was a good thing. Anyway, that's one little project. We'll go outside. This video will be all over the place. We'll go outside in a little while. I actually managed over 2 days to get the outdoor kitchen cleaned up, straightened up. I've got plenty more work to do out there. I've got to put my new, well, it's not new, my big sink in. Is a big sink from the 1940s, one of those great big cast iron double sinks. One deep, one shallow. I'll show it to you out there. Actually came out of my wife's grandmother's house years ago when her dad had remodeled the house. They took it out and put a modern stainless sink in. And I have an extra one of those I could put out there, but I just like the looks of the big one. But I'm going to have to get a little bit of few supplies, a couple pieces of lumber to get it mounted up on, and some angle iron. I think I've got enough angle iron. I just need a strip about like that so that it hangs on something. And it's got legs in the front, which I've got plenty of chain link fencing pipe out here to work just fine for that. We'll see that in a little while. Next project for today, this was actually done a few days ago. I sewed it with a black thread, the dark black thread. I didn't like the looks of it, so I brought it out and put this color on there. I think it looks much better. Shows out the barbed wire pattern a little bit nicer. But anyway, that's done. Now, today I'm either gonna design, I won't get them done today, some probably not, some fishing pole rack inside my camper shell on the truck, because I want to carry a few poles with me all the time. I just don't want them just laying back there because they get banged around, moved around. And I'll leave them in there all the time. I've got so much fishing tackle that I'll fix me up a little box to put in there in case I see somewhere I want to stop and throw a little artificial or something for a few minutes. Me and Mama took a drive yesterday morning through the woods, and much to my surprise, there's 2 spots that I knew of that are still there, not built up around. They actually wound up being part of the Blackwater State Forest nowadays. Didn't used to be. It used to be a paper company land. But you can still go down there and use it and fish on the bank and all that kind of stuff. So, being as they're going to stay in the truck all the time, I'm not taking my good stuff, my flugers and all that. Not leaving that in there. I've got some really good Shakespeare stuff. Most of that's good stuff. I'll leave that in there just in case somebody decides they want it more than I do. I'm not out a lot of money, if you know what I mean. So let's figure out what we're gonna do next. I just felt like doing a video. How about that? All right, I'm plugging this part in the afternoon. I forgot to come to the outdoor kitchen, and quite honestly, chasing them two rascals, my grandsons, y'all will see in a different clip. That was something. After I turned the camera off, their sassy pants came out, and I had 3 of them out here full of energy. Anyway, here's that big sink I was telling y'all about. I'll have to get a cover for it too. I have to get about at least 3 of the boys out here to lift that thing, but it's going over here. I had an old stainless one here at one time. We're just going to go from there over to wherever it winds up, and then we'll put us a table countertop there. Cleaned out a bunch of stuff, got the smoker ready to go. I got to split some wood for it. I had that shelf rack I was going to put up there forever, and finally got it mounted up there. I can stack enough wood up there to smoke a load of fish. The old Phoenix grill that I tried to redo the burner and all, it never did work right. And I didn't like it anyway. I've got a good gas grill on the porch, fairly good. So it is converted to a charcoal grill, and we'll use that soon. The big smoker grill, I think I've shown this one before. I made this years ago. It's an old water tank. Go about well, and it is, I cleaned it out too. It's ready to go. There's a smoke chamber there, smoked chickens and stuff in there. Pretty cool. I got plenty of firewood. Got to get some of it split, and I use firewood in here, charcoal in there, and firewood in there. So that's that. I said I'd show y'all, and I forgot that I didn't do it. So that's that. Hung up the water hose. So I got to get another water hose. I bought that one last year, and that is a absolute piece of junk. The finest Harbor Freight I could get at the time. So we'll get that replaced eventually too. All right, that'll do it for this little clip. Something else I did back the week before my surgery, I spent a little bit of time out here. Cleaned out the top of the toolbox where it'll shut. Cleaned out the top of that one. It will close, but I'll leave that one open. And straighten up all over here. I just was in there a minute ago. That one will close too. I abandoned the idea of the electric stove out here. Remember, it was sitting right there. Now, I got everything to hook it all up. And being as our electric bills around here are over $500 a month, no matter what we do, this whole area out here, I wish Elon Musk would come down and investigate Florida Power and Light. That's they have screwed everybody in this area, this part of the state, over. Anyway, that's gone. It's been hauled away from here. I had this shelf here that was in the back room back there, just laying in there. So I decided I'd put it there and put some more of my tools out where I can get to them easier, not have to dig through cabinets for them. And I've got my camping bags and my survival bags out here that still need to be gone through, and one of these days my grandsons are going to get a lot of that stuff in case they want to play with it and use it out in the yard or something, because I fear my camping days are probably over. But anyway, I'll keep one good bag, probably that one there. That's my Alice pack, Army Alice pack. And I'll go through it one day. No idea what's in there, I don't remember. But that's about all I've done in the shop. And as these bags go away, I've got more tools and stuff to go up there. So that's that. I even put a wall back here. I had some scrap pieces of plywood and a little bit of scrap insulation that I put back there. Because the north wind comes here. This part was not insulated. Pardon me. And that end down there facing north, not insulated. We'll get there eventually. Anyway, that's that. Now let's go look at this. See if we can't design this a rod rack. All right, got y'all inside the truck. Echoing, I know. Show you my design here. Gonna go here. I'm gonna epoxy this to the fiberglass. I think I'll hold it. I have to break down the rods, most of them, because they're too long for the truck bed. But this is gonna fit in here. And right over there, I've got another one cut that will fit in there. Just have to push them through and pull them back, and I'll take a bungee cord. Hang on. Take a bungee cord and go from here down there, just so they won't flop around and come out. Not bad for a bunch of scraps. Hang on. In a couple hours of just tinkering. It's got 3 screws to hold it. I can't put the other one together till I get up in there. But I'm gonna go ahead and epoxy this one in first, or attempt to. And we'll see if it holds. If we have to put a stainless steel screw through here, through the camper shell, through the fiberglass, I have some silicone to seal it, and I'm not afraid to do that. Make it work like I want it to work, right? Right, I knew you'd see it my way. And also, I'm going to paint these white. Might as well do that now. White, because it's white inside there, and I have white paint. So, there we go. Maybe something else, I don't know. We'll see. All right, y'all, there we go. So used to not video, and I didn't turn the camera on for the actual build, but nothing to it. It's some scrap plywood, some holes drilled in it. A little backer board there. That's a piece of an old fence panel. And this one I could epoxy in, but it wasn't holding right. So I didn't even epoxy that one. I just right through here. A couple of stainless screws, 3 over there. Like I said, I don't mind them screws. They don't bother me a bit. Serving a purpose. Now I've got 2 heavier reels. Had to drill bigger holes for the eyes. 2 33s, which are good just about anywhere.
Papa, what are you doing?
I got a one brim buster there. When I get in the boat, I'll put a couple little jewels in there too. Anyway, I got company.
What are you doing?
Tell them, hey, they're my chunky monkey.
What are you doing, people? What are you actually doing?
Say, how are y'all?
How are you? Who are you doing that to?
Everybody.
Strangers?
Yeah.
But why? Why?
So they can see my new fishing rod rack. See, the one I told you about? Now we can put our fishing poles there.
Why did you collect them right there?
Well, I didn't collect them. Those are to use.
Why did you get that thing right there? And why can you drive with it like that?
You can drive with it like that. I'm going to put a bungee cord up here in a little bit.
How
Hold
did
them
you
in.
put this right there?
Put some screws in there and them glue.
Well, now why is it doing that?
So we have fishing poles with us all the time. That look pretty good, you think?
So then my hand like this.
Nah, don't do that. That's not nice. Don't do that. See if you can see it.
Here, I'm gonna hold it.
Just for a second.
Say, how are you doing?
Alright, I already did all that. Alright, let's turn it off for a minute. Let's go get us a bungee cord. Alright, there we go. That's it for today. I had a couple hour break chasing that dude around and his sister. Alright, there's the bungee cord. That keeps everything solid in there. And I do have a lock on the back that will lock it up. Not that it doesn't stop anybody, but maybe nobody will mess with it. That's a Citadel, which is a Walmart brand. That's a, it looks like a pen, but it's a Shakespeare. My 233s. Yeah, like I said, I'll get a couple little jewel or something put in there with that one. That's a 10-foot pole. It's not that big.
Hello.
Look who else is here.
It's Butterbean.
Butterbean, double trouble. Monkey and Butterbean. Chunky Monkey and Big Butterbean.
And Miss Sassy Pants is inside.
Yep, Sassy's inside. Smiley's in there too. That's what we're gonna call Eli. Smiley. He's always
He
smiling.
smiles a lot.
Yeah, no, don't close that. Leave it open.
Laughy smiles.
All right, tell everybody thank you for watching, and
Thank
we'll
you
see y'all later.
for watching. Thank you for watching.
And we'll see y'all later.
See you later.